So a while back, I got a request to talk about the Liver King. Truth be told, I just didn't think he was that interesting. There's people who love undercooked meat, to each his own, I guess. Then you got this guy who eats raw meat.
I'm gonna take a huge bite out of these testicles.
Not just raw meat, but liver, heart, eyeballs, and I was always under the impression that you could get sick from undercooked meat. Put that aside, I don't think undercooked food tastes very good. He tries to say it's a primal thing. Not really. Humans were actually cooking hundreds of thousands of years ago. The man also encourages not sleeping in a bed, just sleeping on the ground. Again, because that's how cavemen used to sleep. Beds have existed for 77,000 years. Some people ask him what he thinks about toilets, and he just doesn't answer. His whole message is, if you live like a caveman, you'll be unbelievably jacked. It's not mandatory, but he also talks like a caveman. This message resonated with a lot of 15, 16-year-old boys who hope one day they could see a vagina in person. You might follow his methods, eat testicles, liver, sleep on the floor, hoping you can be half as big as he is. Now recently, this man has been canceled. What leads to a man getting canceled? Did scientists come forward and challenge his methods? Did he get Me Too'd? Maybe inappropriately touch some kids? Did he steal money from welfare recipients? Did he go on a racial tirade? He did something way worse. The Liver King was caught ordering steroids. Now this man says he looks the way he does due to his unconventional caveman ways. And you know what? I think that has a little something to do with it, simply because natural food is better than processed food and high protein builds muscle. And even a caveman can understand that. Him taking steroids takes away the credibility of the lifestyle he is selling. Let me explain it like this. Theoretically, let's just say I take the same steroids Liver King was taking. Liver King wasn't just dabbling in it. According to this YouTuber, he spends over $10,000 a month on steroids, possibly even more. But let's just say I take what he takes, and in 12 weeks, I gain 30 pounds of lean muscle, and I get crazy strong. People will ask, man, how do you get so big in such a short period of time? And I say, well, it's solely because of this shitty tasting protein powder that gives you diarrhea and is available on my website. If you use it, then you'll get the same results as me. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's misleading for him to be taking steroids and saying that he's only big because of his shitty diet. Now, what's wrong with steroids? A drug that gets you jacked sounds pretty good, right? Well, the main side effect is that when you inject yourself with synthetic hormones, your body stops producing them naturally. Your body is going to stop producing testosterone, you're going to have issues getting erections, and your testicles are going to shrink. This makes it hard to have children. And I've heard stories of men having children on steroids and the kids coming out disabled, though there aren't any studies that prove or disprove this. Another side effect is gynecomastia, when your body is producing so much estrogen that you develop breast tissue and even lactate milk out your nipples. If you are rich enough, you can get the breast removed. You can also see that the Liver King is taking a stupendous amount of growth hormone. Growth hormone is a little different from steroids. It grows every tissue in your body, and the Liver King is taking large amounts of growth. I would say growth is more dangerous than steroids. It makes the intestines underneath your stomach grow, so your belly button gets herniated and pushes out your stomach, making you look pregnant. You can kind of see this with the Liver King. He can't suck in his stomach. Other side effects are if you have a tumor or cancer cell, the tumor will grow with the rest of your body. And the most deadly thing is that your heart grows, making it more likely to have a heart attack. And a lot of bodybuilders, WWE guys, they end up dying in their early 50s and 60s from heart attacks. Their autopsies show that their hearts were twice the size as regular humans. Now, will the Liver King die when he's in his 50s? Dude, there's a good chance, yeah. It's hard to feel bad for him because he is a liar. Just think of all the kids eating raw liver, getting ostracized by their families, thinking they're gonna be like this asshole. Anyway, I'm out.